those who shared our mission. Okay, Perez.
Thank you, Tony, and good afternoon to all of you. I want to thank you for being here for this most heartfelt occasion. On this day, 61 years ago, the history of the city of Hartford and the Ringling Brothers and Barbour Circus changed forever. Just like they would today, families were expecting a fulfilled, fun event that day a long time ago. Instead, they were met with tragedy that will forever be marked in our hearts and in our minds. I'd like for all of us to pause right now for a moment of silence, because we're here today to remember those who survived the unimaginable. We're here to honor the souls of those 168 people who died on this site, and we're here to take a moment to reflect upon a page in Hartford's history that we vow never to happen again. Let's take that moment now. Thank you. This memorial has been 61 years in the making. It is a contribution to New England's rising star, our capital city, and the memory of the 160 people who perished on this site. It shows that this community has risen from the ashes. This spot is not a scar, but is a symbol of hope for all families that live, love, and laugh, not cry. It is also a reminder of our promise to keep our families safe. Not only I take pleasure in receiving the responsibility for the ongoing monitoring and maintenance of the memorial, but I want to thank the co-chairs of the committee who helped make this all possible. A lot of work has been done by our Fire Chief Charles Teal and the co-chair Kathy Spada-Basto. Thank you guys for a job well done. Now, they were joined by a committee, and I want to make sure that all of the committee folks are recognized. It was a group effort. While Chief Teal and Kathy provided leadership, they had also the two treasurers, Don Massey and Rick Davey. They had committee members, including Ron Basto, Brad Davis, Antonio Mata, Nancy Spada, William Ciari, Representative Marie Kirkley-Bey, City Treasurer Kathleen Pong, retired Chief John Stewart, and Mary Alice Weisborn. We're all members of the committee, so let's thank the committee as well. Again, I want to thank everybody who's involved, whether it was on the committee, whether you were a donor, whether you were a survivor, that helped make today's program possible, and most important, the installation of this great memorial. It's thank you for your courage, your determination, and your commitment to the victims of the fire, to the history that this community has, and the caring spirit that it shows by having this installation. I want to make sure that we take care of this memorial, that we remember why it's been put in place, and that it goes on for a long time. So God bless the city of Hartford. God bless this memorial. Have a good day to all. Gracias.
We have a few more people who we would like to acknowledge today. Former mayor of the city of Hartford, Thurman Milner, who's here today. Another former mayor, Carrie Saxon Perry. And Police Chief Patrick Harnett.
At this time, we'd like to bring up the state representative for this district, Marie Kirkley-Bey, who is going to be issuing the proclamation.
The mayor and I each have a proclamation to present. I would also like to extend a welcome to all of the individuals who are here, because in some way or another your lives were tied to that eventful day in July of 1944. My husband and my mother-in-law were there. They were fortunate enough to be able to get out, and so I feel very honored to have been a part of this. State of Connecticut, Her Excellency M. Jody Rell, Governor. Official statement. Whereas on July 1944, the Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey Circus held a circus performance in the city of Hartford, and whereas thousands of Connecticut citizens attended the day to see what was known as the greatest show on earth, viewing the spectacular display of lions, tigers, jaguars, and leopards during the afternoon performance under the big top, and whereas the city of Hartford Fires Circus, the worst disaster in the city of Hartford, spread instantly, quickly engulfing an entire canopy, sending burning canvas and ropes into the grandstands below, and whereas the worst fire in circus history took the lives of 168 people and injured 682 spectators, mainly children, due to the timing of the event. And whereas, as citizens gather today on the memorializing of the 61st anniversary of the Hartford Circus Fire, and the Hartford Circus Fire Memorial Foundation will dedicate the Hartford Circus Fire Memorial at 350 Barbour Street in Hartford, Connecticut, in remembrance of those who lost their lives on that fateful day. Now, therefore, I am Jody Rell, Governor of the State of Connecticut, in recognition of the victims of the city of Hartford's worst disaster, do hereby officially proclaim July 6, 2005 as Hartford Circus Fire Memorial Day, State of Connecticut.
The proclamation for the city of Hartford reads as follows. Whereas the Hartford Circus Fire occurred on July 6, 1944, and whereas the circus fire claimed the lives of 168 people, most of them women and children, and whereas the city of Hartford has long needed a lasting architectural tribute to those who died on this site 61 years ago, and whereas the Hartford Circus Fire Memorial Foundation was established as a public charity whose purpose was to design and install a permanent memorial to honor all circus fire victims and to provide a place for solace and contemplation and restoration, and whereas the members of the Hartford Circus Fire Memorial Foundation have worked tirelessly and diligently over the last 3 years to fulfill their charitable mission on behalf of the city of Hartford and its people, now be it resolved that I, Eddie Perez, Mayor of the City of Hartford, alongside the Court of Common Council, and most importantly, the citizens of Hartford, extend our sincerest gratitude and appreciation to each member of the Hartford Circus Fire Memorial Foundation for a job well done. And be it further resolved that I, Eddie Perez, Mayor of the City of Hartford, alongside the Court of Common Council, do hereby proclaim Wednesday, July 6, 2005, as the Hartford Circus Fire Memorial Day in our great city.